Hello and welcome back to our QuickBooks course where again I'm using the sample or test drive corporation as that's the only one I have really access to, but we are now going to take on to importing customer list. So import, edit, print, and export a customer list in the process of QuickBooks. So, first thing that we need to do too is of course our gear icon, which you can find up here, and we're going to look for import data because we've already downloaded Beach Barkers. Now, if you did end up having a desktop and you're converting it to online, here's where we import the desktop data. Something good. Okay, so import data. And we want to go to customers. Okay. So from here, we're going to browse and select our Beach Barkers customer list, not number 2. Do not select number 2. That one comes in later. Okay. So, Beach Barkers customer list 2021. Open. Yay. And then we're going to go ahead and click next. And then when we look at here is that this actually shows QuickBooks online feeds. So every little feed that we could actually put in for customers over here, it actually gives us the feeds that we actually have checked that are in our Excel. Some of these we don't have information for, like mobile, which shows no match. So that is perfectly fine. Again, we want to make sure we have the basic info. So once we map the data, because sometimes if we did have something that's not mapping automatically, you may have to direct it to it by clicking there and then picking the right map place. We don't need to do that. So next, here's all of our information, which is really awesome because this saves a whole lot of time in actual QuickBooks to actually input all this if we already have a customer list. So we're going to click import, and it's going to tell us that we have 16 of 16 customers successfully imported, which is the best thing to have. So we're going to actually go to the customer list that's been imported. Now again, you're going to be doing stuff in your Beach Barkers, which is your QuickBooks. So make sure in your textbook you're doing the do sections in Beach Barkers. When it's a drill, you can practice like I'm doing right now in the test drive company and landscaping business. So let's go check this sales data. So we're going to go sales to customers, let it load, and because this is the test data, or test drive company, it's going to have more customers than needed. Yours is pretty much going to start pretty much with Dory Anderson. Alright, so we want to now actually edit. So we're here at customers, and we're going to now edit these companies. Okay, so we're going to look at the customer Dory Anderson. So we got her selected. We can go ahead and click her name. Okay, and then we want to go to edit. So edit button, boom, pops up all this lovely information. And we were going to change the actual display of her name because this has our display. We can either add company info, website if there is, if somehow they're a sub customer. Basically, there's a parent customer and they're just under if we need multiple names, mobile fax, all that. So in order to change the name, display name, you need to uncheck the box, and then basically we type in her name the correct way. First name, last name. Dory Anderson, I assume. Alright. So next, our book actually has us go ahead and change the payment and billing. So we're going to click on payment and billing. And we're going to change her preferred method to check. Nice. And then we're going to take her terms, and she's always going to be a net 30. Basically, her bill is due every 30 days. That's all that net 30 stands for. Again, you have due on receipt, so as soon as they hit the get the invoice, it's due. Then we have all these different nets. Just how we would like to do it. Okay. After that, we're going to go ahead and click the Save button. This is going to basically change all of our information, and then we're going to go to another customer called Larry Bailey. So to make it easier, click the little 3 bars with the arrow, and it pops up all the customers, and we can either search for Larry, or right now he's just the second guy. It's a little bit easier. Okay, we'll go ahead and close that. We're going to go edit, and they want us to basically do the same thing. So uncheck Larry Bailey. There we go. Okay. Then payment and billing. Preferred method. Again, check. Terms, net 30. There we go. And preferred delivery methods, none. I missed that with Dory. Yeah, I think I missed that with Dory. Oh well. We can go back to her. Okay. Also, if somehow we no longer have the customer, we can click Make Inactive. It basically just removes them from viewing. They're still there in the program, but we can't select them, and we do not see their name anymore. Hit save. Let's go check on Dory. Make sure we did the none. Payment billing, and go to none. Okay, there we go. Alright. Next, how do we print or export a customer list? Well, it's actually pretty fun and pretty easy. So let's go back to our actual customer list, and we can click Print List. And this will pop up the whole basically customers for right now. This is test drive. So for Craig's Design and Landscape Service, for your company, the one that you're going to be turning in, it will only have the names for beach barkers. So it should show that. And again, we can actually do print. Make sure you save it as PDF. You don't have to actually print it out, but save it as PDF, and make sure it's saved just like the checklist. It will tell you that in the book, and then that's what you're going to be turning in. So since I don't need it, we'll go ahead and move. Come back here. We can also open this up in Excel. So if I wanted to, then click Excel. It downloads the list, and I basically tell it to open. And of course, I have a few little items that I have to deal with. Don't worry about that. But here's the customer list again in Excel form. So in case I have to do changes to it, I can then re-input or upload it to import it in. That makes life a little bit easier. Again, it is in protected mode. So if any time you want to get out of protected mode, just hit enable editing. Okay. Then you can mess with it all you like. Okay. So that really is the remaining parts of our test drive, our customer list part. So we're going to go ahead and end the video right here and move to the next section. Close that out.